Resident Evil 2. Oh boy, this is my first horror video game, and today you're gonna see the condensed version of it. I played this for over an hour on stream. I have a Twitch now, by the way, so go check that out if you want. In the meantime, let's get right into it. Pixelated Leon appears at the gas station, and let's take a second here as I realize my mistake. Now we're up to fleshy 2019 Leon, as we look at a nice Easter egg before checking on the weird noises we're hearing from the back. As a injured, I don't know, this guy is definitely not surviving the night.
It has a special place in my heart.
Stop moving. Officer, you need help? Stay back, sir. I got this.
Newsflash, you don't. He didn't. And I don't either. I forgot how obnoxiously bullet spongy these zombies are on hardcore. But after nabbing the key, we can go. Spoiler alert, this is like my 27th time playing through this game. So I know what I'm doing. But I'm also restricting myself to not all of the infinite ammo weapons. So this will be a blast to the past. As we come into contact with a bizarre creature.
So neat.
And don't shoot it in the face. And quickly speed out. Ooh, foreshadowing Raccoon City with Umbrella. There it is again. And now we get one of the best title sequences in any horror game that I've seen in quite some time. This is honestly crazy how cool this looks. Oh my gosh. Like, besides the fact that the graphics are pretty darn good, like, man, this just sends chills down my spine every single time I watch this. But for anyone who's wondering, hardcore first run, so Leon A, and yeah, Leon just having his original outfit looking thing, and Claire having her 98 throwback. Now the title sequence is almost over. We just got our one little thing left, and then we can get right back into it. No, Resident Evil, we already did you.
Looks like we're walking from here.
Now, my question is, how did that guy, like, navigate every city block with all the cars blocked off and only now crash into us and pass out? Either way, we eject ourselves from the vehicle and somehow survive. Not only that, but an explosion in a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. Kablooey. There we go. But we're fine, and there's no shrapnel or anything whatsoever. Now, I zone out right here and die instantly. This is not my most impressive. This is not the most impressive I've ever been. So we retreat to our first game over, and recall that we have to go all the way back to the beginning. So I'm cutting out that part because it's entirely useless, and I just do exactly what I did, except better, and skip all the cutscenes. Now we're treated to this amazing camera shot as Leon, or me, make our way to the RPD before going in, and that was my phone. Immediately grabbing a med spray that will surely be put to use in the next 10 seconds, because the zombies are bullet spongy and my aim is mediocre.
There has to be someone here.
Immediately seeing that there's someone in need of help, we rush to the rescue, making sure not to go too fast so that we can properly loot their corpse after they're dead, because this is a horror game. The only one who's surviving is me. And all the zombies I forget to kill, but they don't count. As soon as we know the location, just east, we're off. And we get to be treated to this game's immensely incredible atmosphere in the form of a saturated dark hallway with a flashlight that literally does nothing. You cannot see at all.
Wow.
I mean, now you can, but
Open up.
either way, we make it to the guy. Too late, just as we'd hoped. and are able to nab his notebook before being assaulted by another zombie, which is where we'll use the main strategy of this run, which is shoot them in the face once, stun them, and just walk by, excuse me, and then attempt to run back. We almost make it out with a clean getaway before we are then having our leg assaulted by a zombie. Fortunately, Marvin, who saved our butts once and then prepared to be a heartbreaking character, assaulted the zombie's skull.
I'm not touching that hand.
And yes, we're touching that bloody hand because even though we've gotten bit multiple times already, we're still 100% uninfected. I don't know. I guess the herbs are like a cure-all. In which case, feed Marvin some of those. I don't know. Resident Evil logic. Canonically, you're not supposed to get bit, obviously, but, you know. Either way, we're instructed to shoot those things on sight, which is what we've already been doing, as we put our new knife to good use, cutting up some duct tape that absolutely could have been ripped off, before being treated to a death zone, and cheekily avoiding this zombie, just because, only to be faced by another one. Going around the police station, we board up a couple windows and shoot a couple zombies in the face, because even though this is hardcore, their AI is still
Easy.
kind of sucky, honestly, but like in the worst ways possible. Like look at this door. He has to be out there. And I have to like do like weird Leon movement juking with the much better than the original, but still awkward movement of Resident Evil. Either way, we find out that Claire is there, and I definitely didn't cut out just like a montage of me getting bit. And we decide to head over to wherever Claire is to hopefully ask if she's been lead poisoned by the shrapnel explosion either, or if it's just us that is impeccably bulletproof.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Claire immediately decides to leave because the police station is a death trap, and we're introduced to Resident Evil's favorite item, the bolt cutters, before getting bit once
That's one way to solve that, was where there's a pal.
and making it back to the main station before having to go through that little hellhole that is this hallway again, or getting bit again.
I knifed!
Remembering to sell the
Oh
knife
my goodness, thank
on this
you.
construction zombie, and getting bit again by the same zombie. Before getting bit again by this other zombie. And just out of spite, picking up an explosive detonator to hopefully later use on the zombies, before finding a much more useful item, the shotgun. This is the saving grace of this run, at least up until the later game. Don't worry, we then get bit by another zombie, and are treated to another game over, where we do everything again before using our C4 to, I don't know why there's C4 in a police station, to do this cheeky little speedrun trick and blow up this wall, because we need a medallion. Oh yeah, by the way, we're getting medallions. I don't know, it's not interesting enough to leave in the video.
Yeah, it's not flesh. Okay, alright, what is...
Nabbing all of the medallions, there were two other ones I assure you, we then abandon Marvin and go directly into this little office, which is actually quite cozy, and we get to be treated to more shotgun bullets and a little miniature of the police station, before being greeted by the main nemesis, who's not Nemesis and not Tyrant, a mad scientist, quite literally. He unfortunately runs away after smelling our disgusting odor, and not a single handgun shot was fired. This is 100% true, I guarantee you. We then emerge back from the not sewers and make sure to survey if the scene is safe with a quick like 50-degree vision before almost getting shot to pieces by an FBI agent
Sorry, that information's classified.
who tells us that any and all information that we must know is classified. We then run into another surviving human.
Don't believe it. A real human.
Hey buddy, can
Hello,
I have
human?
a smoke on that cigarette? I mean, cigarettes are bad for you, don't
Are we the
smoke
last
them.
ones alive? No, there's a few of us.
Unfortunately, it does
few of
not have
us,
any
yes.
green herbs, so I'm entirely justified in what I do next.
I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me.
Sorry, I can't do that.
It's just me. So you can put that
It's
thing
fine, Ada. I just emptied
It's
the
a gun
handgun
and it's metal.
into
Just
that guy and
not so quick.
just kind of look the other way, you know. We then go on to loot some corpses before exploring the lower bits of the police station. I'm getting attacked
Gosh,
by the
dang
dogs. Gosh dang it, I hate the dogs.
Gosh dang it.
We're then treated to another game over and have to do all of the things we did again. Believe me, it was like 30 minutes of gameplay. 4 unlocking doors, looting more corpses, yet again, because they're not needing their pocket change. I probably won't need their pocket change, but probably is less of a certain than 100% won't.
Get through.
For getting, again, attacked by dogs, but this time we have a grenade, so sticking a grenade in that dog's mouth and not getting our hand bitten off
Thank you.
before getting treated to
Is it too
a muffled
hard?
explosion. And look at us, we're back at the police station where we started the game. Well, it'd be even worse if we were back at the gas station, but either way, we're now introduced to this game's other antagonist, Tyrant, or
I don't think
Mr.
so.
X. We're just not. We then decide to perform some advanced clockwork repairs by inserting gears into other gears, and watch as our gleefully destructive character destroys yet another piece of private property. Don't worry, this is an ongoing theme and it's just the start. We then get bit by the zombie, this absolute BS move, and proceed to do the whole thing again, and then repeat our actions and not get
That's what was
persecuted.
supposed to happen.
Don't ask me why, it just is.
Ready.
We then get a hold of a circuit board and try to make things blow up. It fails, but we get the keycard that we needed. So look at this amazing electrician gameplay. We did it! Here's another little, unfortunately stinky section of the game where there's a bunch of zombies. Or you can deal with Tyrant. We don't have a grenade with us, so we're going to use our extremely amazing juking skills. This is not sarcastic. We actually do juke him right here. I don't exactly know how, but we do. To then get treated to what we wanted to avoid. Zombie BS. Oh, it doesn't look like that. Oh, well, here they come. Here's the whole brigade. Don't worry, we almost avoided them.
I think we're chill. We're chill, yes.
But-
we are.
Oh, well, we're not safe now, are we? Oh, I guess. After Ada almost tries to run us over, and misses, thank goodness, she then blows... I'm sorry, how are these characters not getting hit by any of the explosions that they are standing way too close to? We emerge from the police station finally and are greeted to a gun store is the first thing we see. Gosh darn it, I love America. After breaking and entering into the gun store, we are rightfully confronted by the owner of the gun store before some questionable things happen, and it's too sad, so
The sewer seems fitting.
we're going to the sewer.
Identify yourself.
We then meet another antagonist, mad scientist's wife, who decides to burn a corpse and run. That is desecration of a dead body, which is illegal, and then we decide to shoot our bullets with
Well done.
no remorse that we're like literally in a bullet deflector room before having this fun Ada gameplay that is really
Such a-
boring,
it's
but
such a
it's
good
actually
game,
not a
Sean.
terrible part of the game. Before falling into this super obvious trap and then easily escaping it because we're Ada, and then falling into this other super easy trap and not escaping it because apparently we're not Ada in this scene, this is an imposter. Like, what did you think was going to happen? She's obviously trying to kill you, and she's in a big room with controls. So, that's not very good. Meanwhile, Leon decides to wake up from his bullet-induced nappy poo after realizing that Ada just noped the bullet away, because apparently she can do that, as there is no bandage on my arm or blood or wound. we then decide... Oh, my computer turned off. We then decide that it's about enough gameplay for now, because... Gosh dang it, this game is long when you play it properly. So, that's it. Watch my Twitch. I'll see you next time. Bye.